Dear disciples and friends, welcome in Gauravavan. Today I would like to show you a little bit the source of my inspiration, the inspiration which gives me the energy for my devotional service. It is all here, the scriptures. I think you know them, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitam, Vita, but as many related scriptures which I could find on the market are with me. Once when I was young in Krishna consciousness, I remember reading a verse from the Bhagavatam which tells us about the power of the Holy Scriptures. Sat yohrit yavarutyate trakritibhir shushubish tachanat. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, he was mature when he did it, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. So just attentive and submissive hearing is sufficient to bring Krishna in the heart. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says the taste of the Bhagavatam is just so sweet that when one drinks it, one becomes intoxicated and faints. Then, when one finally comes back to life, one should again drink from the Bhagavatam and faint again, and in this way finally lose memory of our materialistic worries and anxieties and enter the realm of Krishna consciousness. I see a mission in my life to build a bridge from these texts to our understanding. In a way, I'm a bridge worker. I would like to show you something. As you go with me through Gauravavan, you will ultimately come to my working place, of course. And in the background, we have placed a very nice bridge. The idea is that we as presenters of Krishna consciousness need to present it in such a way that people can walk over the bridge. When I was in treatment in Belgrade, I met one very competent healer, Svestan, who asked me, "What is your father doing?" I said, well, he was working with the German railroad. He had built a lot of bridges and tunnels, and then Svestan said, "You're actually doing still the same thing as your father. You also build bridges." And hearing him, I thought it's correct. So to remind me of my service as a bridge builder, I have this. I feel in some ways all of us need to walk over a bridge. We read in the scriptures, we become inspired, but then we need to walk to our own lives, our own duties, our own challenges. And if we do so wisely, we can take what we read in the scriptures and bring it into our practical life. So let us all think how we can build really a bridge. I feel some of us are still missing the bridge. Some of us have not yet constructed it. Some of us have not yet found out how to bring that knowledge from the Holy Scriptures into our daily life. A bridge could be to imagine in a given situation what the scriptures would say, and then apply their wise advice. A bridge could also be to just reflect very deeply about the content of the scriptures, and then see what does this have to do with a certain situation, and once we discover it, speak about it. The moment you speak about some transcendental knowledge, it becomes very much real to you in your life. The moment you speak to it to people who have not yet any idea, you will see how it comes alive for you. Speak about transcendental knowledge, and that will become a bridge which brings something from here, from the scriptures, directly to there, to your daily life. So I think that is the wisdom of this picture here. Thank you very much, and Hare Krishna.